Hi all, welcome back to another session on web methods. So in this, I am going to cover the use of stored procedures. So we use stored procedures to perform multiple database operations at once. So let's assume that if in a company and some employees are onboarded. So in that cases, what we need is we need the database data for HR. We need the HR for data for payroll. And if some client interviews happen for the project and they need the details of details of the employee who is joining the project, they also need the details. So in these cases, if we use go in the regular way, we need to insert 3 insert adapters to insert the data. So we can avoid that using these stored procedures. So for that, what I've done is first I've created 3 tables, which is employee details 1, which has these columns. Yeah, employee details 2 and employee details 3. This all might look similar, but each one has its own. These are maintained at let's assume that in real case, these are maintained at 3 different database levels, and we are 3 different tables with different values, and we are using it to insert the data. So for that, I've created a stored procedure, which goes with like this. The syntax is this, which is create or replace procedure, employee details 1, and these are the arguments, input arguments, and this gives out employee ID, employee name, gender, first name, last name, gender, email. This takes as inputs and it gives out the employee ID as output. And I'm inserting into first table, second table, and third table here. Using only one stored procedure call, I'll be doing it. So let's see how we can do it. So this is my sample data. These are the 10 employees who have joined, and these details need to be shared with 3 database tables. So I'll be reusing the schemas. So first I'll create this store procedure. Can use anything there. So I'm using the store procedure with signature because I need to pass some inputs to it. Just wanted to call some store procedure which has no inputs, then you can use only store procedure there. So once I select the store procedure, I got all these details. These are my input fields with in, and output is the out parameters, and save. Yeah. So I'll write a service where I'll get the data from a file. So I'll use get file function. And my adapter is, sorry, my flat file is here. I will copy this location. I'll load it as a stream. And once that is done, I want to convert this to document. We convert to flat file values, which is iData document. This stream. I drop the unwanted ones. I don't need file this. Once the body, I got the body. I don't need the FF data. I don't need the body. I don't need these values too. Just drop it. And even I don't need the FF values. Instead, I would take the document and say these are employee details. So I'll say employee DT and map this to this. So once this is done, I'm going to loop over the elements. I'll be looping over the document list, which is here. And I'll map these to the stored procedure. email, date of birth, and finally job title. Yeah. Once that is done, I'll show you the data whether see right now there is no data in these tables. So there is no data. So once I run this service, sorry, I didn't give the schema name. So let me just give the schema name here. It has run and it has inserted the data into these three tables now. So if I go back to first table, and records are inserted, in one, and records are inserted in the other table. So this is how you insert the data into multiple tables using stored procedure. So the advantage is like you can minimize the calls to the database for efficient functioning. Thank you.